On today's episode of PJ and the Beard, we're going to take a look at a pedal. But before we get into that, I'd like to ask you to consider subscribing to the channel, clicking on the notification bell. Your interaction with us helps us interact with great people in the industry. In this case, we went to our friends at zZounds and said, we'd like to try something by Warm Audio. So we asked for the Warm Audio Warmdrive. And I have my glasses in my phone, which that means I'm going to read something to you real quick.
Go for it.
This is from Warm Audio's overview. The Warm Audio Warmdrive is a true reproduction of a highly revered pedal. Maybe not this exact one, there's several versions. Known for delivering tones of unattainable overdriven amp. The original pedal is known to form silky smooth tones reminiscent of a special overdriven amp with such the sweet spot. All the way to sustain rich distortion, the Warmdrive combines true to original components and circuit design to achieve the same sonic profile as the original pedal.
So yeah, the Zendrive from, is it
Hermida Audio.
Right. And then those original pedals were a little different than that. The Love pedal hooked up with him and started putting out those. And then there's like the red, that's the red. There was a black version. Mm-hmm. I think there's been some other versions too.
There's some other versions, a quick perusal of Reverb. Some of the original designs are over $1,000 and four knobs across the top. And there's all kinds of iterations. So by no means are we saying this is the exact one, but it's in that family, that lineage.
Right. And we did a lot of Love pedals back in the day. And
we did.
He's actually helping us out with something right now. Yeah. So what makes this pedal interesting? And I'm not which. So it's supposed to be kind of like a Dumble-esque.
Right.
Some people call it amp in a box. Mm-hmm. Maybe I need to do some research on the terminology, but when I think amp, I don't think of just like a pedal like this as an amp in a box, but some people go that way. Whatever. It's a drive pedal. I've heard the circuit's similar to some other maybe well-known circuits, but the thing that makes it interesting is that you have a tone knob and a voice knob. Mm-hmm. Your tone knob is like post-drive. So, your guitar signal goes in the pedal, goes through the clipping, and then you're changing the tone on it, whereas your voice knob is changing the EQ before it goes through the clipping. Right. So you get some like front end EQ, some back end. And we thought we'd try to show that to you, or really, I don't know that we're trying to show it to you as much as we thought we would twist some knobs. Mm-hmm. And we'll twist the gain knob, and we'll twist some of the tone and the voice knob. You can see it up here. See what's going on. See if you can hear the difference. I suspect that this isn't the best way to do it because I suspect that you really, or from what we're finding, you kind of tailor those two.
Yeah, there's a relationship between them.
Yeah, there's a relationship between them. But at least it gives you an idea of what it's doing.
So I'm playing the PRS Special S2 semi-hollow through the Tyler. Echo Tour's not on. We're going to give you clean tones for maybe the first time ever.
No echo.
All right, so I'm playing in the humbucker, and this no Echo Tour. There's two Echo Tours sitting there. No delay. All right.
That voice knob can get a little all the way up. Yeah. It can get a little dirty.
So I think that's kind of the point, though, right? You turn it there. It's not a usable sound that we would use, but just showed you that when that goes up, then the tone probably has to come back a little bit, and there's still a voice in there. There's still a sound, but not that sound per se.
And it is funny. There's some suggested settings in the manual, and one thing that I found kind of unique about them is I think 2 or 3 of them had the voice way down, almost off.
Right.
So it's not necessarily there to be cranked up. So, in all cases. So where do we go from here? We sat down and we were like, another drive pedal. how do we make this fun for us and maybe fun for you? And instead of doing clips, we did clips.
Right.
But we did them together. So we
did some mini jams.
Yeah, every clip into a mini jam. And then used a bunch of guitars. Where do you want to start?
Do you want to start where you started?
This? Okay. So the first clip was with my PRS McCarty. And I tried to play it in both the neck and the bridge for you. The pedal settings that you're going to see on the screen are very close to what it was, but it might be a little bit off because I might have forgotten to hit the record button initially.
On the overhead camera.
So here's that clip.
All right, so for my first clip, I grabbed the PRS Silver Sky SE. I took the warm drive and I tried to take the drive pretty far down. I remember maybe like at 10, I don't remember exactly. I compensated that with the output on the pedal. Used the Echo Tour through the Tyler, and what were you doing?
PRS DGT SE. This has Porter pickups in it, and I split the neck humbucker on it. And then Pat put down over on that side of the board, he had this Halo
core, yep.
And I didn't even realize it was on. So at first, I had the Halo. We just were jumping around quick.
And you were through the Fender.
Through the Fender hot rod.
Here it is.
So for my next mini jam, I grabbed this guitar. This is the Rivolta Mondata VIII, I think so. Yeah, which is really cool guitar. I played this live Sunday. That's probably why I played it tonight, because I really liked it. Cool things happening with the pickups. I think for this clip, I rolled the gain back a little bit and maybe moved some of like the output and the voice a little bit. You can see it hopefully on the screen. I think I started in the neck pickup and then went to the middle pickup by itself, and then I might have went somewhere else after that. But just such a cool guitar. And you backed up with...
I had the PRS S2 special semi-hollow. I played that on the first one and on this one. And on this one, I did play the Halo and I actually put it in the Halo setting. So there was a little space for what we did. And I played through the Fender. All right, for my next clip, I wanted to get a pretty saturated sound. I grabbed the NF3, the SE, with the these.
Narrow field?
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
We're here to help.
Yeah. And I had the Echo Tour juiced pretty good. I had everything juiced pretty good. And I tried to go through each of the pickups. So just neck, middle, bridge. I didn't use any of the 2 or 4 positions. Played it through the Tyler.
I think I'm still using the
DGT.
Right, and I think maybe now on humbucker.
Here it is.
For my last clip, I adjusted the knobs on the Warmdrive. You'll have to picture to see. It's been a while. Adjusted the knobs on the Warmdrive a little bit. I was saying to Pat earlier, it's kind of hard because you get a drive pedal where you like it,
Right.
then to try and show it in a bunch of different. So that's, I think, why we're going with a bunch of different pickups too, just so you can hear how it reacts to different pickups. So why not grab a single P90? This is a Porter pickup.
Yep.
Porter pickup P90 and a Harley Benton. Now you might think, why would you put such a nice pickup in a cheap guitar that doesn't play well? And you would be wrong, because we put a nice pickup in a inexpensive guitar that actually plays really nice.
It does.
It's the first time I have had it down for a while tonight. I was kind of like, wow, that's pretty cool. And then backing it up.
I didn't want to be left out of the single P90 game, so I grabbed the Les Paul SG Junior off of the wall over there. Again, using the Halo tonight through the Fender. All right, for my last clip, I grabbed the Mexican Telecaster that was featured in a makeover with some twisted telly pickups, a Bigsby, a Mastery bridge. Again, we tripled, quadrupled the price of this guitar, but it plays really nice, and I wanted to play a telly, and I think I just went bridge neck. I didn't go middle. Probably the gain was somewhere between my Silver Sky clip and the previous clip, and wanted to play something. I dug in a little bit, played kind of aggressive.
Right. I was still on the DGT, and I think still on a humbucker mode. They still had the humbucker full in. So here's a clip. All right, that's all the clips we have tonight, which was a different approach for us. Let us know in the comments. Is that good, bad? Keep doing that, or just go back to individual wankery? So, all the clips on the Warm Drive, Warm Audio. Final thoughts?
I'm glad that we tried it. I wish that we've said this many times. I wish we could go back in a time capsule with kind of the experience we've had now over the last 5-6 years. It's get a little blurry how many years of kind of what we know now, what we didn't know then.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure that I appreciated this because I had one as well. And we're like, do we need two? And I'm like, well, I'm not really bonding with this one. I think we sold mine. I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm. Well, I had a black one as well. I mean, we had several of them at one point.
And for me, I would say it was more of a case of maybe I didn't really know how to use it well. And so I feel like coming into this one and just having the basic knowledge of the voice, not that you don't turn a knob until it sounds the way you want it, but understanding a little bit more what the voice knob does as opposed to the tone. And then just not being afraid to use less gain. I was a self-proclaimed gainiac when this show started. Don't get me wrong, I had this pretty high, but I think I probably used this pedal better than I did when we did the original lapel. So I liked it. I like the tonal options in here. I like the tonal variances. Again, just understanding the relation between the voice and the tone can keep the ear darts away. a twist away keeps the ear darts away. So I think just understanding how to use it a little bit better. It was not hard to dial up many sounds, although I found one that I really liked, and I'm like, I'm changing guitars. I need to manipulate the pedal, and I still found other sounds. It was kind of long-winded, but I like the options that were in here.
Yeah, I know for, if you go back and look at the one where I played the Harley Benton, I had the voice up pretty high. And at first I had it up even higher. And if there's a manual on what's right and wrong, that's probably not in the right side. But what I liked about it, though, is it did offer like some harmonics and sustain to it that was semi-controllable once I moved it down a little bit. With it up higher, it was like really like you could get it to run, but it also had some real ear dart kind of stuff going on too. So I think with some more time to play around with that, I could probably really get what it was. Bottom line for me is tonight was easy. We played 6 different guitars through this pedal. Each of us played 3 little mini jams through this pedal. Jams were all, one take one take when one of us didn't like totally crash it, like one take with a couple half takes that got totally trashed. But I mean, they went pretty quick. They went pretty smooth. And we're not looking for perfection. That's one of the things we said when we started the channel. We're doing it for fun. So we're not going to spend 3 weeks trying to get a 30-second clip that's perfect. We're going to do a couple takes. Go, okay. That one hopefully will sound good when we play it back. So, and that speaks volumes to me. If you have a pedal that, you can just kind of plug in and move a couple knobs and it sounds good and you're inspired and it makes it easy to play, that's a selling point for the pedal. And I think this one did that. And
I mentioned in the beginning a quick perusal of the OGs were really expensive. That's $149 on zZounds.
Right. So thanks to zZounds for sending this over to us. There will be an affiliate link down in the comments or in the description. So if you go there and you pick one up, that would help a little bit. But we really do that just because ZZounds has been like, they send us a lot of gear to share with you. And so we want to send you back to them. If we get to profit a couple percentage points off of it. We're a bad thing either.
We're going to turn around and spend it anyway. So
right.
So get more gear in.
So with that, anything else to add?
No, it was great. I totally agree with you. Not a struggle at all with this pedal at all.
Yeah. That's the selling point. So with that, thanks for watching. Thanks for hitting the subscribe button, clicking notification bell, leaving comments. Anytime you interact with us, that's what helps us interact with cool people like zZounds. Again, let us know what you thought about this format. It's a little different than what we've done before. And I think with that,
I'm PJ on behalf of the Beard, reminding no matter what you hear, you never have too much gear.